There's only about 1 day left until Lantern Rite, and you know what that means? Another free 4-star selector from Liyue. In this video, we'll dive into each of the characters available and help you decide which one will fit best for you. Let's jump in. Starting off strong, we have Xiangling, a pyro polearm user and one of the most consistent and versatile damage dealers in the game. Her elemental burst, Pyronado, delivers powerful AoE pyro damage that stays active even when she leaves the field. This makes her ideal for Vaporize and Melt teams. If you don't already have her at Constellation 4, which increases her burst duration, this is a fantastic opportunity to strengthen one of the most universally useful characters in the game. Xingqiu is next on our list. This Hydro Sword user is the backbone of countless team compositions thanks to his elemental burst, which provides constant hydro application and some much-needed damage reduction. Whether you're running him in a Vaporized comp with a Pyro main DPS or alongside Dendro characters for bloom reactions, Xingqiu is a must-have. His constellations only make him better, improving his energy regeneration and damage output. If you're looking for a reliable support, Xingqiu is one of the safest picks on this list. Now let's move on to Beidou, an Electro Claymore user with an amazing counterattack mechanic. Her elemental skill rewards precise timing, unleashing devastating damage if you time her counter perfectly. But her main use is her elemental burst that adds AoE electro damage to your team while providing a shield, making her a solid option for electro-charged or taser teams. If you enjoy this type of gameplay, Beidou is definitely worth considering. Switching gears, we have Ningguang, a Geo-Catalyst user who can function as a main DPS or sub-DPS. Her Jade screen blocks projectiles, boosts Geo damage, and synergizes beautifully with her elemental burst, which rains down Geo projectiles. She's an excellent choice if you're running a mono Geo team or simply want a stylish and effective character who thrives in different setups. Next is Chongyun, a Cryo Claymore user who turns melee attacks into cryo damage with his elemental skill. He's particularly useful in freeze and melt teams, but his niche has narrowed over time due to the arrival of newer cryo units like Ayaka or Ryathusly. However, if you're just starting out or want a cryo enabler for your team, Chongyun can still hold his own. For pyro lovers, there's Yanfei, a pyro catalyst user perfect for players who enjoy ranged combat. Her charged attacks deal consistent damage, and she is especially strong as a main DPS in early to mid-game content. Yanfei faces hard competition from stronger pyro units, but she's still a solid and fun choice for many players. If you're in need of a support who boosts normal attack damage, consider Yunjin, a Geo polearm user. Her elemental burst scales off her defense and provides a unique normal attack buff, making her ideal for teams with characters like Wamiya or Ayato. If your playstyle revolves around normal attacks, Yunjin will feel like a solid addition. Xinyan is another option, bringing a mix of pyro damage, physical damage, and shielding to the table. While her split scaling and hybrid role make her more challenging to build effectively, she can still perform in certain physical damage-focused teams. But out of all the options, sadly, I would recommend her the least. Let's not forget Yaoyao, a Dendro polearm user who combines healing with Dendro application. Her elemental skill summons a little pet, which tosses radishes that heal allies and deal Dendro damage to enemies. She's a versatile support, particularly valuable in Bloom, Hyper Bloom, or Quicken teams. If you need a healer with elemental utility, Yaoyao is a fantastic choice. Next, Gaming, the Pyro Claymore user known for his straightforward but hard-hitting playstyle. With his powerful plunge attack playstyle, Gaming is an excellent choice for anyone looking for a reliable Pyro DPS. He thrives in Vaporize and Melt comps and pairs well with supports like Xinyan. Finally, the newest addition, Lan Yan, an Anemo Catalyst user, introduces unique shielding capabilities. Her elemental skill provides an Anemo shield that can absorb other elements, offering versatile defensive utility. If you're looking to add a fresh face to your roster, Lan Yan is an exciting choice who can become a very powerful character. Still feeling torn? If you're unsure, the safest picks are Xiangling and Xingqiu. These two characters are top tier in almost every team and remain valuable even at higher constellations. You can't go wrong with either of them, so if you're overwhelmed by the options, just grab one of these and call it a day. Choose wisely, enjoy the Lantern Rite festivities, and let me know in the comments who you'll be picking. See you in Teyvat.